did not make that jump. It's almost 6K views.
Yeah, it's insane. Genuinely popping off. Last time I was taking off the webcam, you were in I wasn't sure which it was for a second. Like,
because it's right next to my mouse.
Or your mouse, or whatever, yeah. It was really funny. I think this is this. Why? Oh my god. Need like a lot less light from my right side. I am like bright on that side. That's better. Still bright, but that's better. All right, I think I'm like just ready to go. Just make sure everything's all set up. All right, I need to go put on a rappel. Turn up my headset volume a little bit. There we go. Come on down here. Fuck. God damn it. This is the TM that I needed, but I want to check this too. Oh my god, I am doing so good. All right, let's... Bruh. I do not play Sea of Thieves. I don't know what you're doing going into a Pokemon stream and just ripping... Do you play Sea of Thieves? No, I don't. Sea of Thieves looked like an interesting game in like fucking 2020, dog. All right. What I got? Nope, that's what I want. My Lucario, Pazuric. I currently have a scope lens. I need to give it the expert belt. There it is. Yep, switch the items. And then I need to go to bag and I need to teach it brick break. Yep. Brick break for force bomb for sure. Yeah, cool. Now we just go straight into Rourke, and then this just wins. Bro, this Lucario is the most goated encounter I've ever gotten in a Nuzlocke. Like, we're good. Level 16, fully healed with the expert belt and with brick break. This is gonna be the fastest Rourke fight I've ever done, like straight up. So, literally all we need, Lucario, right here. Brick break. Boom, out of there. Brick break again. Out of there. Brick break. Done. Gone. Ooh, level 17. Wow. Oh, I probably should have okay, so we got Blintbird and Flame Orb. Dead. Gone. And brick break. Hard fight. Oh. One more. Brick break. That's it. That's all. Yep, Lucario just carries straight up. All right. Now the Gardenia split starts. Mm-hmm. Laura, hello. Let's what do I have in my box right now? Let's take Shushong back out. God damn it. Let's replace you for you, I'd say. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's head on back over to the city west of us. I do not play NFL. I play volleyball, but I don't play football. Never really been interested in football personally. But I do love volleyball. Volleyball is like top tier sport for me. All right, let's go. Got the world's first FBI agent. I didn't get hit, so we're fine starting this. Good God, so much yapping. There we go. All right, this fight's super easy. Literally all we need to do is just brick break the Glameow. There we go. Now it can't put anyone to sleep. And then I'm gonna go ahead and brick break the Stunky. There goes that. I'm gonna keep one moves. I don't care about Metal Sound personally. I'm gonna swap to Shushong, I think. Oh, so I'm gonna go Antonio. I'm gonna go Icy Wind. And that takes care of that. Super easy. Oh my god, they're a bunch of yapping. They talk to me. And then the big boy comes up from the bottom. And it gives me the item as well. Laura, thank you so much for the sub and like. I will be around. Boom. Alright, then you go through Ravage Path and go up to Floroma Town. This is the same route as before, route 204, as like before the cave. So we do not get new encounter. We do get the miracle seed. Can you look away, buddy? Thank you. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, she sniped me. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Let's probably just bite. Take that out. I don't really want to gain all that much experience here because I got plans for my Lucario. I'm gonna go on ahead and swap out into Antonio. Just because I want to get this out of the way faster. Icy Wind, get out of here. Boom. Actually, go. That's fine. I'll use my repellent again in a sec. Get that TM real quick. Captivate can be very useful later in the game. Go underneath there, completely avoid those trainers. I should pop another repel because I don't want to deal with it. Yep, so let's go get the encounter from the Floroma Town Pokemon Center. Yeah. Pokemon, let's switch Shushong into the front. Let's level you up a little bit more. You're like level 17. Foresight, I don't care about. Yeah! Aravia that wants to learn Foresight again. I don't care about it. And 15, 16, probably like 17 should be fine. All right. I think it's all just no. Yeah, there we go. And then we got to fight this person. Sorry for all the speed ups. I just want to get back to the good stuff. Oh, I got poisoned. That's not great. Cyndaquil. Let's actually do a little bit of swapping around for this. Make sure I get this done. Smokescreen's not the best. Oh, I'm just getting smokescreen spammed. We hit it once. I'm gonna swap out probably into Coalition here. The Flame Wheel, and then we just Bubble Beam. God, we're so slow with this guy. And then Totodile. Bro, this is the most complicated, easy fight of my life. Let's just go into the Lucario. One kill, it's not gonna be the end of the world for him. Break, and get out of here. Done deal. Easy game. Yep, prizes those 3 Pokemon. Let's go put the 3 Pokemon in. Oh, let's heal it first. Yes. Alright, let's go deposit 3 Pokemon. Cool. Now let's go take a look at also how many let's take inventory. I've got 2 fire type starters already. I might, if it's a good Ivies and good ability and everything, I might go ahead and go for the Totodile this time around. I don't know. Chikorita. All right, let's swap the scenes around. Chrome. This for those who were not here for the last stream, what we are doing for naming schemes this time around, because it's really fun. I like Googled fun Pokemon naming schemes, and this person recommended that we go to Wikipedia and we find a random article, and we name them something off of this article, and I'm like, that's a genius naming scheme in all honesty. Sage Junction Formation. I don't know, it's nothing interesting, but I'll name it as Sage. I don't really intend on using the Chikorita anyway, so that's nothing crazy. Let's go Sage. That's still good to give it a name. Cool. Cyndaquil. Give nickname Cyndaquil. All right, what is the Cyndaquil going to be named? Let's go back to this, and then let's look up another random article. It's a plane. It's a sailplane from Hungary. That's crazy. Yeah, honestly, it's a really fun one. I think Mohos, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Mohos goes hard. Like this word right here, M-O-H-O-S-Z. I don't think we can do like the fancy O, like the umlaut O. But Mohos, like that just, I think that cooks. Is it S-Z? Yep, that's correct. I think that cooks. Now, Totodile. Yes. What is Totodile's name going to be? Isn't that... No, never mind. I thought that was the lady that entered the Olympics, like the Australian lady that entered the Olympics as a break dancer, and then did jack shit on stage. And it got last place on everything and became a big meme. Anyway, it's of Karen, Walking Dead. It's just an actress. I'll name it Karen. I think that's funny. It's a dude though, but it'll be a dude Karen. All right, let's go back to this scene. Dude Karen. Dude Karen, actually, I should have named it Dude Karen. That'd been funny. All right, so let's start with Sage. I highly doubt I'm going to go with this one, but let's at least check it out. We got plus speed, minus defense nature. Nothing crazy. Honestly, really shite IVs. Sorry, it did get the hidden ability, which is good. And even though it has a minus defense nature, its defense IV is the best IV it has. But besides that, that's really not good. I need to back out, and then I need to do this. Let's go to Mohos. Okay, and then we got a plus special attack, minus defense and nature. If we got adaptability, we got Blaze. And pretty lackluster IVs. Okay, so I don't think that's the one. But the plus special attack nature is like really good, but yeah, no hidden ability and really bad IVs. Plus special defense, minus speed nature. We did not get the hidden ability. We got a minus speed nature with 30 speed IVs is insane. But we did not get intimidate as its hidden ability, which is unfortunate. I'm thinking we go with the Cyndaquil here. Fire types are rare to come by in this game. And I know we have a whole bunch of fire type starters already, but like it is plus special attack. And it isn't minus speed. It's got really shite IVs, but I mean, it'll at least do something for us. So I think we go for keeping Mohos here. So then let's go over here and let's deposit both. Let's withdraw. That's not what to do. I meant to deposit Sage. You can go store into the legals box, the wee woo box. And then let's gather some Pokemon necessary. Let's bring you up. Let's bring you out and the other one out as well. Let's get like a better, more rounded team going. Let's bring the Magikarp as well. You will be our water type for the most part. Let's swap you out with the Wartortle. Windshell, because Windshell knows Yawn, which can put wild Pokemon to sleep. It's really useful for catching Pokemon. like catching wild encounters. Cool. So we got Mohos. Mo's. I'm just gonna call it Mo's. We got Mo's from there. That's a really good encounter. It's not gonna be great, but I'm sure it'll come in handy eventually. I saw something that there's a TM for like aerial ace somewhere in here. Oh shit, there it is. Aerial ace, yep. Cool, that's really good to have. I think that is a move that has infinite accuracy. Like it can't, no matter if they like raise their evasion and stuff, like it'll still hit. Just super useful. How many Pokeballs do I have? I should probably start like grabbing a few more actually. Boom, and got the Premier Ball as well. Let's buy a good handful of Super Potions actually, like 10 of those. I don't think I've bought any of these yet, which that's really bad on me. So we get two encounters to the right of us. Whatever, that's fine. We get the one at Valley Windworks, and then we get the one in this little river right here. Oh, Chesto Berry, yes, that is for waking up from sleep. I actually do think I need that later on. Oh, help trainer. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and fish right here and get this encounter. Shoot, my bad. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it's another Magikarp. God damn it. We cannot catch Magikarp because it is a duplicate encounter. We've already got one in our party. Yep. So we just have to keep going until we catch something other than Magikarp. But it is the most likely encounter on this little area. So we just have to get lucky enough to not roll the Magikarp. Shelter, let's go. Let's go with Yawn. And then bag, let's throw a Pokeball. And we caught it. All right. So what do we name the shelter? What? What is that? Is it 10, 11? It's a yoga attributed to Sage Marichi. What is this? Viminar. What? I'm gonna name it yoga because that's easier to say. That's funny though. That was the most wild. It's like really random article to land upon. So over here, do I want to get the tree encounter or do I want to go for the grass in here? I have a feeling I might want a good electric type. So I'm gonna go for the grass and see what I get. I got a Drifloon. That's not what I expected, but that's honestly really good though. Cool. We got the Drifloon. That's interesting. That is an incredibly rare encounter. Like, insanely rare encounter. I'm gonna name it Rutherford. Yeah, that's funny. Makes him sound all proper. Rutherford. All right, food is done. Now it is just game time. Let's pop a repel. And then let's get these stupid grunts out of the way. No, there's no real reason to stay in here. Let's just go on ahead and swap into Pazric. And Pazric should just be able to carry here. Brick break. Houndour, brick break. Let's go Shushong. Wing attack. Wing attack. Wing attack. There we go. And we got him. Oh my goodness. Cool. Now that he locks that door, and then we have to go find the key from over here. Let's pull out the bike. This is faster. This time, I think he has like a whole bunch of just like bug Pokemon. Or poison Pokemon. I think it's just a whole bunch of poison Pokemon. I don't really have anything with any like psychic moves or whatnot. I'm just gonna swap Antonio up. And probably Shushong. And just like kind of like spam Icy Wind and wing attacks and whatnot. Interesting. All right, so Icy Wind, then we aerial ace the Krogunk. That just completely takes pretty much both of them out. Aerial ace, yep, that's done for. Spinnerack, and then that, so let's Icy Wind them, and then let's aerial ace the Spinnerack. And then Icy Wind just took them both out. That's funny. I got the Valley Windworks key. I got the honey. I'm gonna buy some extra honey from him. And that's all I can get for now. That's fine. Let's go get the encounter here from this honey tree. shroomish. Not great. I'm hesitant to swap in. Do you have anything that can? Not really. I mean, you can quick attack it to potentially lower the health, because shroomish is a little bit on the tankier side. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong scene. My bad. I think I'm just gonna start throwing Pokeballs. I don't think there's really anything else to do here. Mega Drain. No, we're fine. I got leech seeded, so that's a good thing to pay attention to my health for. I can stay in for maybe 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna swap. Let's swap to Shushong. No, I don't want to kill on accident. Whatever, we're just gonna have to get lucky, I guess. That one rolled like 3 times, I swear. There we go. That one was a stubborn little guy. All right, let's go back to Chrome. Let's go back to this random article. What is Gertler? Gertler was a German professor in metallurgy. Element of metallurgy is an engineering discipline in Germany. And okay, interesting. What is metallography? Is a study of physical structure and components of metals. That's really cool in all honesty. All right, so name him Gertler. Gertler. I like it. Is that spelled right? G-U-E-R-T-L-E-R. G-U-E. Yep, that's right. Let's put this back to this scene. Gertler joins the fray. There's nothing over here. No, there's nothing over here. There's nothing inside the house. There's a couple of dudes. Cool, yeah, there's nothing in here. Chilling. All right, so that is all of our encounters before we have to go fight Mars. But we're pretty much ready. Let me swap this, and bring this back down to here. And cool. So, oh shoot, I need to. I'm gonna go over here. There, car level 19. Cool. I'm thinking my little car is level 20 maybe, which is fine. All right. Oh, Mightyena. Gotcha. So let's swap you out, or probably you can get put away. We need Glaceon, Lucario, Mightyena, and Gyarados, and I already have all those in the party, along with you and you, and I think that works just fine. Yeah. So let's level everything up and make sure they have the right health items and everything. So I want a level 20 Glaceon. My shard for quick attack. Cool, and I want to give you the Oran Berry. It's not what I meant to do. Give you the Oran Berry. I need Mightyena to be level 20. Oh, Mightyena. Level 20. And then I need you to be holding the muscle band. No. Give. My goodness. Muscle band. Assurance, Oko, Bronzor. Glaceon, Lucario 19 holding a Chesto Berry. So give the Chesto Berry to Lucario, which is level 20 now, which is, you know, that's totally fine. No matter what, it was always gonna KO. And then I also want to make sure to get you to level 20 so that you are a Gyarados. And I can actually use you if things go sideways. Yeah. Yes, learn Bite over Splash, 100%. Glaceon, Lucario, Mariana, and Gyarados. And I have all those. Cool. You to level 19. Get you to level 18. No, yes. Cool. And with that, and Glaceon is in the lead. Yes. We should be good to go. Yeah. The only thing that I think could go wrong is I think Icy Wind is a 95% accurate move. So as long as we don't get fricked over by that, we should be good to go. Huh. That's Ice Shard, that's not what I'm about to do. Ooh, Sludge actually did some good damage. I need to be careful. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. Let's just swap out. There's no need to do anything stupid here. Let's go into Shushong. And then just Air Release. Air Release. Cool. That's fine. Next up is Coughing. I don't want to die to something stupid, so I'm going to go into you. Smokescreen's annoying. Let's go Bite. Cool. Easy. Let's go back. Well, yeah, let's go back and let's heal up, and then let's go fight Mars because we want to make sure everything's at full health. Mars time. Let's go around to this dude. Go down to the bottom so we skip this dude. And then Pokemon, you are in the front. Cool. Oh. Alright, so at this Zubat, I want to Icy Wind that one-shots and kills this Zubat. Super effective, super easy. All right. We get Bronzor now. So if Bronzor, I want to swap into Mightyena, which is exactly what I am going to do. Nos, get in there. Get the Intimidate off. And then it's going to go for Gyro Ball, which we tank beautifully. Nos at level 20 with Assurance. I think Okos? 2 KOs. Interesting. I didn't get my stuff right. So I'm now confused. That should have one-shotted, but I'm gonna stay in. Cool. And we did pick up the KO. So cool. So now, Yanba, swap back to Glaceon and Icy Wind. Cool. Go Silver Wind, and it gets a speed boost. That'll be Icy Wind. Goes for Air Cutter. Oh, that crit. Okay, and we Icy Wind. Oh my god. Okay. And then that Okos. Whoo! And then per Ugly. And then for this, we just swap into Pazuric, which will always take a hit. Oh, Fake Out's even easier. And then we Brick Break. It uses Facade. Totally fine. And we Brick Break, one shot, and then we win. Woo! That did not go as cleanly as the notes I wrote down, but that still worked. That's insane that Yeah, with muscle band. Maybe I accidentally put expert belt on there instead of muscle band. Yeah, that's probably what I did. And I wrote down muscle band, but I meant expert belt. Oh well. If we had lost the Mighty Diana, like, it's not the end of the world. I do still want, you know, the extra dark type to help me get through the Fantina fight as smoothly as possible, but that wouldn't have been the end of the world if that was our first death right there. However, the Glaceon critical hit, that was insane. I barely survived that critical hit on like 2 HP. That was close. That got like way too close. The FBI agent just goes in and he's like, wait, did you just say that you just took down a really like careful hostage situation and you handled it? I don't believe that. He goes in, he checks, he comes out, and he was like, holy shit, you did. What the fuck? All right. So the next thing, so everything, all the other trainers are optionals. Let's get the right team out for the Cheryl battle. Cool. So I want to open with Glaceon again, and ISU win KO. Makihita comes in, swapping Gyarados on Fake Out. Yep, that sounds good to me. All right, let's get this. Let's heal up, and then ultimately the biggest change here is we want Doug Trio, so we need to get Diglett in here. So we want Diglett. Just put the Mighty Diana back. Honestly, Mighty Diana's not gonna do anything here. And we want our water type killer, which I'm going to take you out and then put that there. Bag. Let's get you like level 20 curse. Let's get that in place of withdraw. 14 Bolt Seed, sure. 4 absorb. You're not even a special attacker. That's just useless. 17 bite for Bullet Seed, I guess. 18. Oh my god, that's such a late evolution. Bulldoze for tackle. 19, and let's go 20. And then now I want Gyarados and then Doug Trio. So I want level this one up until he becomes a Doug Trio, which I think is level 25. Probably place Growl. No, I don't like Magnitude. It's not reliable enough. We'll teach it Dig though once we get there. What is Faint Attack? Oh yeah, super easy. For Mud Slap. That is a really, really solid move. Dig, yep, Dig in place of Scratch, and then we will reteach Astonish for Rock Smash is the move that we need to teach it. Oh, Sucker Punch. You're already really fast. I'm gonna keep the other one just in case. For a specific reason. The same reason that lost me. Is it level 26? Oh, it's level 26 that you evolved. Sure. Oh, yes. Sorry about the speed of the music. There we go. So now we have everything we need. And we don't even really need the Lucario here, which is really good. We can keep him super safe in the back. We can take the... Oh, it's a Chesto Berry, my bad. You take the Soft Sand. That's really good. What item do you have with the XP share? Cool, I do still want that on you. So then, did I give myself back the Expert Belt? There we go. So we need the Expert Belt to be put on you. And we want you to learn Rock Smash. or Astonish. There we go. And with those preparations, we are ready for this next big fight. I have never wiped to Cheryl in these 9 attempts, but the first 2, I think, I got really close and I lost like 2 or 3 Pokemon in this battle that we're about to do. So I've learned my lesson, and I always take this fight super seriously, because if you don't, then you're gonna get rolled. Alright, so put on a Super Repel, grab some items. Bulk Up is insanely useful. That'll come in handy later. Go around here. Got a Repel, whatever. Over here, all my team is all healed up, right? Things good to go. I guess I can give you something. Here, have a scope lens, I guess. Feels weird to use you and not have an item on you. Let's give you the Miracle Seed. And then, yeah, that's fine. My name is Cheryl. Are you a strong trainer? Yes, I am. Confidently. Icy Wind. 1 shots. That's totally fine. And then Makuhita gets sent in. We now swap into Hit Asp and get Intimidate off. It's going to go for Fake Out. Yep. Just like planned. And then we're going to go for Bounce until it dies. Yep. And it dies. And then now it's going to send in Chansey. And then Chansey is going to read Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is bad. Bad news, especially for Gyarados. However, this is why we brought in our ground type, DC5. I don't even remember the the Wikipedia articles and why we named the Pokemon the way we did, but it doesn't affect DC5. I tried to use Thunderbolt, does not affect. And now, overkill, I'm sure. I didn't calc this, but level 26, Expert Belt, Rock Smash, definitely OHKOs. I'm pretty sure it OHKOs at, it probably does like 300% damage or something stupid, but we just want to make sure that it kills it, and we want Dugtrio for later anyway. This is the only time we're really going to need to use Dugtrio, so we're totally fine. And then Wailmer is the last Pokemon, or the second to last Pokemon, I think. We swap into Grotle, who is going to Razor Leaf, and will tank water moves for days. And we can just win. Yep, and I won. Just like that. Cool. And now Cheryl will keep our team healthy. And we can go on ahead and get through this area. We don't want to go that way. There's only 1 double battle that we have to fight in here, and I'm just going to avoid all the other ones because there's no real reason. Yeah, we have to do this one, and there's no real reason to do all the other ones. Those are just like, you know, optionals, and if you don't have to risk a Pokemon, then just don't. All right, so we're going to Icy Wind here. I'm not liking this. So I got confused. Oh, actually, I'm gonna Icy Wind one more time because that'd be super effective against Execute. I did get it off, and then that totally works. Then Ice Beam, and then yeah, and then Nadu. I'll stay and I'll Icy Wind one more time. Oh, I broke through confusion and did that and took them both out. That works. And then Baltoy. Oh, are you a ground type? You are ground type, yep. And then Drowsy, I might as well just Icy Wind, you know. Yep, on a crit, that's funny. Oh, I have the thing that boosts critical hit chances, so yeah, that works. I feel like this is a useless item. Oh no, it is not a useless item. That's a really good item, actually. We don't want to do that. We've already fought the 1 trainer that we have to. Now we can just go over here, go up, and let's use another Repel. And bada bing, we made it out. Woo! Cool. Now we are on Route 205. Oh, there is a repel trick here that we can do that we definitely want to do. Let me go back to this. Go back to this. Let me go down to this. So we were Route 205, I think it said. Ah, yes. At level 17, we can make sure that we get either Volbeat or Illumise, which are buffed Pokemon in this game. They are so incredibly strong. So we definitely want to do that. So we want a level 17 Pokemon. I don't think we have anything that's below that level. So let's double check really quickly. No, the lowest is 19. So let's go get something that's level 17 and come back and get that encounter, because that is a Jolted encounter. I'm also going to save the game. My game's a little bit framey this time. I don't know why, but I want to save my process a little bit more frequently so that I don't have to redo everything. There we go, save the game. All right, let's heal up just to be sure. Just be super safe, uber safe. And then let's go. Sheldon, hello. Thank you for the sub and like, Sheldon. I am glad you are enjoying the content. What level 17? Something that is level 17. What level are you? Oh, you're level 18. That sucks. I'm trying to think about anything. What moves do you know? Plus special defense, minus special attack, nature, aftermath. Nothing crazy. I mean, we're gonna swap out no matter what, so we're not actually gonna use what we bring. Let's just bring pain here. And probably no. Let's put you away. I don't want to lose you to something stupid. And you're not the tankiest mon to swap into and do whatever. All right. Pokemon. Switch you out for Pain. Pain we will level up to level 17. Sure, why not? We're going to double kick Mud Sports and Mud Shot. Let's get rid of Mud Sport for Curse. That sounds like a good plan to me. Let's grab all these berries while I'm here. Put on another repel. That's not what I meant to do. Come on. Oh my goodness. Is it because we have Gyarados in the party again? Is it because we have an Intimidator? That it's like who's scaring off all the wild Pokemon? This doesn't say level 17, right? Route 205, level 17. Yep. Illumise Volbeat, level 17. We are doing this 100% correctly. It is just being stupid. Should not be taking this long. There we go. So we got an Illumise. I believe this is the bug fairy type, so that's pretty cool. Getting access to a fairy type this early in the game is really, really handy. Especially for anything that spams Dragon Rage. Holy shit. That is super handy, actually. Ugh. Okay. Let's work on catching this thing. First of all, let's swap out to something that's a bit tankier. Probably just swap into the Gyarados to start that. Got Charmed, that's totally fine. Let's bag Pokeballs. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Net Ball because this is a bug type Pokemon. There's a good chance that it just catches Silverwind. We tank those decently well. No, 5 levels hover, and yeah, and Gyarados is really strong. Let's go ahead and Pokeball. Attack. Might have to just get lucky with a low catch rate and, you know, full health Pokeball throwing. But we're fairly healthy. Oh, we just got it. Nice. Bug, fairy type. Let's go. Yes, let's give it a nickname. Let's go and do our little Wikipedia thing. Detroit Herald season? What? I'm gonna call it Bill Marshall because that sounds funny. So Bill Marshall. There we go. Bill Marshall is a very welcome addition to our team. I am excited to look at what stats it got. Like what ability, what stats, all that good stuff. Let's go and collect some more berries. Blackberries. Blech. Cherry berries. Some more orange berries. Nice. I'm starting to learn what they are before I pick them, which is good. Silver powder's good. And then what is this again? Soup talk. Completely useless for the most part. There's nothing down there. There's nothing down there. That's fine. Let's keep going to the east. And let's also go get our, I think I'm going to go with the fishing encounter again. Oh, the water stone. Oh, that's super huge. That can be used to probably evolve the cloister into, you know, the shelter into cloister. This will be super, super handy. Super defensive boy. Wait, let's actually go back out. I am going to go over here. Move Pokemon. I want to have this guy back because he is our yawner. Let's put you back. So what are our most recent encounters is these three. Let me check up. So Bill Marshall. What are we looking at for you? We are looking at a, oh, that's so good. Yo, okay, modest plus special attack minus attack nature as a special attacking Pokemon, like that's so good actually. And you have 29 special attack, 8 attack, doesn't even matter, we're not going to use it. That's such a good Pokemon. That's a near perfect Amber got tinted lens. I don't know if that's the preferred ability, but that's such a good pickup. Genuinely, not bad speed, not bad defenses. A 30 defense is insane. 24 HP is really good. 29 special attack. That's 2 off of a perfect special attack stat. That's insane. I am super stoked about that. Gertler, I don't expect to use all that often, but it could be an interesting one. So plus defense, minus attack. That minus attack nature sucks because it is a physical attacking Pokemon, but its utility normally comes in being able to spore or using like the different like spore grass moves like stun spore or poison spore, all that stuff. Whatever they're called. You do have a 26 IV in attack, which is really good. You do have poison heal, which could be useful or slash interesting. I don't really know. Really slow speed IV, which isn't great, but it's not a very fast Pokemon to begin with. It'll just be like a spice pick, if anything. Like if I need to spore anything or put something to sleep and I feel like I guaranteed can make that situation happen, sure, I'll use it, but I don't expect him to ever really see the light of day. Rutherford. Oops, my bad. Rutherford is a very interesting pick. A very interesting pickup. I got plus special defense, minus special attack. The plus special defense is really good, especially for how tanky it is. Minus special attack is not the best. However, what this guy excels at with Aftermath, you have a 27 attack stat, 7 special attack stats, not good. You have 10 HP stat, which is, you know, at least it's double digits, right? Not great, but what he excels at is baton passing is his whole like shtick is calm mind, nasty plot, baton pass, whatever it is. So if we get in a good situation where we can just send this guy in, he can't get hit or it can get hit for not that much damage, set up a little bit, baton pass out to someone who can do even more damage now, and then sweep, then hey, that'd be awesome. But that's a really good spice pick, really. I think that like a spice pick for these two are just like a good way to put it. They're not gonna really be like consistent mons, but they'll see battle every now and then, I think. All right, let's go get some board counters then. There's the rival. Gotta take me to see the statue. There we go. I really wish I should like skip past all the yapping. So in this section, we are still, as you can see in the top left, we are still, so we're at 211, we're still in Eterna City. So these patches of pond count as an Eterna City encounter. So we are gonna fish here and see what we get. I think we're hoping for a Poliwag. I mean, either Poliwag or the Chinchou are both really good encounters, so I'm okay with either or. I've always gotten Poliwag here, so it would be interesting to get the Chinchou or the Dratini, which I've heard is honestly not as good of an encounter as like it sounds, because it sounds like an awesome encounter, but it evolves at a super high level, and even at its final evolution, it's quad weak to ice, and it's awkwardly slow. It hits pretty hard, but it's kind of hard to use and like fit correctly in a thing. But if it has like really good IVs and stuff, it could be pretty good. Either way, for now, let's go ahead and put it to sleep. So let's go yawn. I got paralyzed, that's fine. And then let's just start throwing these dive balls. Now, yeah, this is going to be a pretty hard... never mind. It's easy, super easy. All right, what is the snaky boy going to be named? Random article. I'm going to call it Slovenia. I think Slovenia, it cooks. Yes, we're gonna call it Slovenia. All right, I mean, that's an interesting one. At least we have a pseudo for later in the game, but yeah, like I said, I don't expect him to see much battle. Route 211. I think that there is a repel trick here. Let me 211, either Machop or Metatite. The Metatite could be really useful to have that psychic type coverage, because I don't have a psychic type yet. I didn't get the Ralton, I didn't get the Abra. So I think going for that is worth. I think otherwise we could go out the other side and get the normal grass encounter and see if we can't roll a bag on, because Salamence is goated. But I think we try to go for the Metatite, in all honesty. I think that is what I want to do here. So I am going to shed it after I double check exactly what you need to do that. Machop Metatite, level 19. I need a level 19 Pokemon in the lead. I have Shushong. Switch. And then let's heal Windshell's paralysis. You're level 18. I'm actually just gonna level up Windshell one more level, because he's the one that can just put people to sleep. Cool. All right, so we have a 50-50 between Machop and Metatite, and we are looking for the Metatite between the two of them. What? Okay, we accidentally run into an optional. I am going to bubble, which does not do much damage. All right, I'm gonna bubble again, I think. I know I'm poisoned. But now the mean look should be lifted now that it's dead. And I should be able to swap into Shushong. I can very easily take care of this with aerial ace. Cool. I don't know why the first aerial ace did so little damage. I was like, wait, what? No, let's just aerial ace this. Bro, the poisoning. Oh my god, what a pain in the ass. All right, I hope I don't run into the encounter now that I'm already poisoned. Cool. Pulse effects wore off. That's fine. Let's go all the way back. I didn't even know that there was that encounter there. Oh my god. I don't care, Cynthia. Go away. Thank you for the HMO1. Go away. There we go. Alright, you're still level 19, right? Good. Let's apply another max spell. And let's get this. Okay, lesson learned. That's an encounter. That's, or like, that's a surprise, like an optional battle. That's what they're called. Bro, doing all this with an intimidator in the party is really annoying. This is literally insane. Why am I not getting the encounter? Let me double check the numbers real quick. So yep, Route 211, level 19. That is where I'm at currently, and my Pokemon is indeed level 19. Go for it. All right, if this doesn't work here, then I'm just gonna move on for now and then go try again on the other side, because it's the same one. It's the same thing. All right, I have to put on another max repel anyway. Let's bring the Antonio into the lead here, because this is a flying tribe trainer. And Antonio eats them for breakfast. Icy Wind, bomb, dead. Icy Wind. You survive on 1 HP? What is that? Okay. And Staravia, Icy Wind, one shot. Yep, cool. How did that not the Altaria, the Swablu. How did the Swablu survive on 1 HP? That's crazy. By the way, taunt, super useful. Super useful move. Ah, my bad. I don't have the right Pokemon to lead either. Geodude. I'm gonna swap into probably TJ Brody. I'm gonna go Razor Leaf. And then Slugma. I'm gonna swap out again into Windshell. And then Bubble. That is quite effective, but that didn't do all that much. I'm surprised. And then Beldum. For Beldum, we probably just gonna go into this and then Bite. Bite. Boom, dead. Who's learning Dragon Rage? You learned Dragon Rage. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I've just never been in a situation to use it. I'm like, wait, what? But no, that's fine. I'm gonna go heal up really quickly, just so that I am ready for the next optional, which is on the other side of the mountain. It's not even an optional. It's a required battle, which is on the other side of the mountain. But I think the Glaceon should be able to solo it. Glaceon plus either Oranberry or plus Nevermelt Ice should be able to solo that just fine. And we're gonna pick up the Nevermelt Ice like super easily in just a second here. And I also want to get closer to actually being able to fight Gardenia because I gotta go soon actually. And then I'll probably fight Gardenia next stream. Moonstone. Let's go loot all these things in this part of the cave that we have access to. Go get the Dragon Claw TM that's down here. That's super useful. Not a lot of Pokemon can use it, but if we catch one that can learn it, then it's just super handy to have. Which probably will. We'll probably catch that Gabite. Another max repel because we do not for the life of us want to run to a Pokemon in here. We very desperately want that Pokemon to be a very specific one down below us. Which we will go get right now. A second soft sand. Love to see it. Old Rod. Cool. Landed a Pokemon. Let's go. Feebas. All right. Bag. I'm just gonna start throwing dive balls. Cool. Feebas. Let's check what its name will be. Cowhead Group. What? Geologic group, Newfoundland. It preserves fossils dating back. Okay, then. I'm gonna call it Cowhead. That's funny. Cowhead group? Like, what even? That's funny. Let's keep. There's nothing that way. Get the rest of the items in this little room. That is super important. Prism Scale can evolve the Feebas into the Milotic. Let's put on another Max Repel just so that we don't get annoyed by random Pokemon. Oh, we don't need the revive. Grab this one, go back and grab that one. Full restore, we don't really care about. I mean, we could care about, it could come in handy, but we can't use items, like healing items or anything in battle. Let's go get this Nevermelt Ice. We are not gonna get the encounter for this area right now. This snowy area that we're about to go in. We're going to save that until later in the game to make sure that we have an easier chance of catching the Pokemon because he is evasive as fuck. We do have Repel on. I want to make sure that Antonio is in the lead. Let's give Antonio the Nevermelt Ice just to make sure that you get some better damage. Let's also level Antonio up to level 23. I'm glad I remembered that because we don't really want Ice Fang. You are a special attacker through and through. What was it? Oh, it's 25. Aurora Beam is what we want. Yep. Yep. Cool. Come on down here, and this is the one mandatory battle that's over here, and she has 2 or 3 flying type Pokemon. So we Aurora Beam, outspeed, guaranteed one hit KO, and then use double team, and we Aurora Beam, and then we just kill. Cool. Super, super easy. That Swellow can get out of hand very, very quickly. And then I want to make sure we get behind this guy so we don't have to run into him, and then we're chilling. Chillin'. All right, let's go talk to you. Cool. Gardenia is now back at her gym. So that whenever we are ready for that, we can go ahead and fight her. Let's put on another repel before we go onto this grass. Oh, I can't use the bike out here. My bad. Let's go out the back side over here and pick up some of the items on the floor here and also get the encounter. Pick those berries too. Firestone, nice. All right, what encounter did we get here? We got Teddy Ursa. Interesting. Interesting. Not bad, not great. Let's swap into my Yawner. Windshell. And Yawn. And don't want to accidentally like kill this thing with like a crit or something unlucky. Well, I'm really low on Pokeballs. So in that case, I'm going to swap back into my tanky Antonio, my physically tanky Antonio. So it falls asleep. And now that it's asleep, we have a higher chance of catching it. I say that lightly. There we go. Thank God. I'm going to have to buy more Pokeballs. So Antonio. The Mississippi Knights. It was a music club in St. Louis. That's pretty cool. So we have to call this Mississippi Knights or just Mississippi. I'm gonna call it Knights actually. I think that's a cooler name. All right, got that and that. Let's go ahead and put the repel on. I'm gonna go up on this side and no, we're good. Let's go. Yeah, let's go handle Old Chateau really quickly. Get all the stuff from there. I might delay my encounter from there until later on, just so we have an easier time to catch what we're trying to catch. Like I've never had an issue catching it, but like it's always a stressful situation. And I don't need it until later, so I can wait until like, you know, I actually need that Pokemon or one of those Pokemon. Because there's two different ones that you could get, but they're both static encounters and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait until later. But yeah, there are two items in particular that we want from here. One of them is the Shadow Claw. That'll come in handy later. Come in handy so much later. And then inside, I do believe it is straight ahead of us. It's not. Somewhere back here. Nope. Substitute. That is exactly what we wanted. All right, we got everything we need from in here. We will come back for the encounter later on. Oh, that was from YouTube chat. Gotcha. I was like, wait a minute, when did that come in? But no, it makes sense. That was Sheldon. All right, now we have everything that we need, which is huge. Let's get ready for, and before I have to go, do this. Last time I didn't do this and I lost a Pokemon because of it, is we're gonna go to Gardenia split. Here, I'll set this to the right thing so you can see. I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom, just above Gardenia herself. So this is Gym Leader Gardenia. We want to plan ahead and make sure that we have the correct Pokemon to counter her goons. So I am going to have this kind of like off, well, not even off to the side. I'm gonna have it like right here and then just minimize it. So for the first one, we want a flying type to handle these guys. Super simple, but like last time I just kind of was like, you know, they dance around back and forth between things that are like, they choose a wide variety of grass types, and I underestimated something and I lost a Pokemon last time, and I don't want to do that, make that same mistake again, is ultimately what I'm trying to say. So I want Shushong. I'm gonna level it up to like level 24, 25. I level up to 20, yeah, 24, I think should be fine. Facade for tackle, for sure. And 24. And then, do I have the... No, I don't. That's fine. You by yourself should be plenty. Alright, Lotad, we should be totally fine. Just sit in and spam Aerial Ace. It'll one-shot everything except for the Shroomish, two-shot. And then execute. Oh. But that's totally fine. Cool. And that animation takes 3 years to go by. There we go. Alright, bag. Let's heal the paralysis off of Shushong. The next trainer battle, so that's the first one down. We can use a combination of Shushong and the Glaceon. Fine. Ivysaur. 2 shots. That's fine. And I don't want to risk dying here. I'm going to go into Antonio. Move Sludge. And we're going to go Aurora Beam. Easy game. Set this straight. And then we have one more trainer to beat. I'm going to go heal up before we do so. Double check what this last trainer has. Roselia, Bayleaf, and Skiploom. Cool. I think I'm just gonna go straight into the Antonio. And this should be able to one-shot everything. Have one shot. Bayleaf. This might be a 2-shot. Nope, just a 1-shot still. and that's quad weak to ice. So yeah, that's super easy. All right. The last thing that is, you know, that to be done before Gardenia is just to prepare for the fight, which I will do partly off stream, partly, you know, next stream. I will not stream Tuesday night like I normally do. I might stream tomorrow evening / night instead in that place, because I've got some stuff going on that I cannot miss. And yeah, we made some really good progress. I really just wanted today's stream to be short, sweet, and get me through the bulk of the Gardenia split, which I did do successfully. And now we have some really exciting stuff going on, and we're really getting closer to our personal best on this stream for Renegade Platinum Nuzlocking. We're still deathless. We're going into Gardenia, and let's hope that our planning and damage calculating and stuff like that keeps on working well for us. But yeah, for those of you who did hang out, thank you for hanging out. For the 2 of you that subbed, thank you, you know, for subscribing and liking the stream and everything, and coming hanging out and chatting in chat a little bit. I will see you guys potentially